go, come on. Woo! Oh, I think we caught a little air on that one.
I have a serious bell for it.
I'm crying tears of mud. I'm just so happy. This trail's been so good. We're up here on the Skyline Trail. I'm Phil Rawlings and welcome to AYL TV. We're with the Manti ATV Run. Come join us on this awesome trail.
Well, I started it years ago to try and bring more people into the area to help the retailers, you know, the hotels, the food joints and everything, and just bring business to Manti and the local communities. So that's why they did it, is to try and generate a little revenue and to show everybody what a great trail system we have here on the Manti.
We're going on the Manti Summer ATV Jam and going to different parts of the skyline and exploring, and we're having lunch at this nice lake. This is Skyline Reservoir. Yeah, I've been here a number of years. I've been coming 10, 15 years, mostly going to the same parts of the mountain, but it's a big mountain. There's a lot to see. It's got some 50-inch trails, which is nice, but most of it accommodates a wider machine. Like some of it is road, like when we just came down here. Some of it is really rocky and challenging. That's what I like, is a variety.
This is our first season, so some of them were pretty gnarly, but it was great. And we're riding the ridges, and you can have drop-offs on both sides, and vistas forever. It's been fun. I've loved every minute of it.
It looked dangerous. It looked like it was going to be difficult, but the racer handled it really well. And so we have been able to enjoy it, even though it's been a little bit crazy sometimes coming up those rock cliffs.
We're at the highest point on Skyline Drive. I know because it says so right here, 10,897 feet. We came up out of Manti. It's not been too bad this morning. A little cooler up here. We're about to drop down off the other side. We've got a lot of great trail ahead of us. Check out this first story.
When the heat of the summer hits the valley, there's one way to beat it. Gear up, rev out, and head for the higher ground. Today we're joining Honda World and more than 100 riders in the Summer Street Ride, an open invitation for customers, family, friends to hit the canyon and celebrate the ride.
We're going to be going up over Suncrest, Traverse Ridge Mountain, and Draper, up over the mountain into American Fork Canyon. We're going to go up to Tibble Fork Reservoir, go around the reservoir, take some pictures up there, and then head down and have a pizza party at one of the parks up there. So it's going to be a really good time.
From twisty pavement to alpine air, the ride is about reconnecting with the road and each other.
This is a Honda VTX 1800. It's 2004. This has got a really nice low sound to it, so it's a really good sounding bike. It's a cool eagle, represents freedom, and riding on the roadway with a motorcycle is the best way to actually experience that. I've had this one about 5 years. I've done a couple of them. I do about one a year, and then sometimes there's meetups that people just kind of get together and just show off their bikes and stuff. So it's really fun to do that.
Riding solo can be freeing, but riding in a group like this, that's where the real fun starts.
When we ride, we have a few rules and a few hand signals, because in a big group, everyone behind you has got to know what's going on. And we usually ride staggered so that see the person behind us in the mirror. And it's safer just riding with a big group of people because the other drivers and cars can hear you coming, so they look out and they're like, oh, there's motorcycles, I've got to be careful.
And speaking of bikes, I couldn't resist bringing my own. It's an automatic Gold Wing. I love it. I've got the floorboards on it. I've got highway pegs, got the bigger windshield, got the wind deflectors. My proudest thing I have on this thing, I have a serious bell for it. And then of course, I don't want to get rear-ended, so I got extra lights all over the place on this thing. For some, it's about destination. For others, it's about the machine. But for everyone here, it's the ride.
I got to try out the new Honda Transalp today. I'm really impressed with it. It's got a 6-speed transmission with a quick shifter, really a torquey parallel twin motor on it, 750 cc's. It definitely allows it to be a lot more lightweight than some of the bigger size adventure bikes out there. You've got the ability to go over the rocks and ruts and go over, some of the things that might get in your path on a dirt road. Really fun for just cruising around town, hitting the dirt roads, just commuting on would be a blast on it. And then it's got plenty of power to do some of those longer highway cruises as well. So I'm really impressed with this bike. It's a lot of fun.
From cruisers to dual sports to full touring bikes, everyone brought something different, but the purpose is the same.
It's always great to go up the canyon where it's cooler and then hang out a little bit and just see the beauty that's up there. And they put a really good thing together for us today.
120 motorcycles, one perfect day, and a whole lot of stories being written on the open road. From the Honda World Summer Street Ride. See you in the canyons and on the next ride.
This is a map of the Airpine Trail system here. Where are we at right now?
We are right here. This little blue lake is Fern Reservoir, and that's where we've stopped for lunch today on our ride.
Awesome. This is Kent. He's our guide for today. I'm Phil Rawlings. Welcome back to AYL TV.
We left Manti this morning and came up what we call the sheep trail as locals, but it's trail number 3.
That was beautiful.
In the Airpine system. It's a rough trail. It's dusty this year. We haven't had a lot of rain, but it is scenic.
And this is the top where we were standing, the highest point.
Correct. That's the highest point on the Skyline Drive. So the Skyline Drive runs from Tucker at Highway 6 all the way south to Gooseberry on the I-70. But the really cool thing about the Airpine Trail is it's accessible from all these communities in the Sanpete Valley, Mayfield all the way up to Fairview, and then across the mountain on the Emery side as well. This is just a great trail system. We find that people that join us here for the event, that a lot of them come back, they'll call me. Whenever I can get out, I love to get out.
So you've got a mix of trails here.
We do.
Some 50, some full size. What do you have anything else? Do you have like some single track for motorcycles?
Motorcycles will go on about any of these trails, but there aren't any real single tracks that are designated trails in the system.
But there are some 50-inch?
There are some 50, 12-mile canyon above Mayfield. There's several great 50-inch trails in there. You know, I love getting in the mountains, not just for the cooler temperature and the nice breeze. You know, you sit behind a desk and deal with issues.
Yeah.
And they can get big, and you get up here and everything, you know, your perspective comes back.
We're gonna go check out more of the Airpine Trail system. Stay tuned. Welcome back to AYL. We're up here on the top of the Skyline Drive, and behind us we have Tibble Fork Reservoir. They say there's some great fishing in there, but there's also great views all around us. A lot of things to check out. We're with a group today that's primarily 50-inch machines. There's lots of different machines, lots of different ways to get out and enjoy the great outdoors. We're gonna find out what they like about the 50-inch machines.
I just think it's a lot of fun to take people up on the mountains that I love being around and that I've lived here now for almost 35 years. I hunt up there, I take my kids up there, my grandkids fishing. It's great to take people up, show them the country, show them the views, the vistas, everything that comes along with the mountains, you know, the wildlife, everything. It's just an incredible place.
High alpine country, I think we're at maybe 9,000 feet, and so it's cooler and it beats the heck out of the valley in July.
Oh, he's always had a motorcycle. I don't like riding behind him that much. But with a side-by-side, we can go places we can't go with a motorcycle and be side-by-side, literally.
But it is wonderful to just come out and take a different perspective of nature. And even though we go fast sometimes on a side-by-side, you still have time to look around and you still have time to stop like we have just now and listen to the trees.
Well, I like the 50-inch machine because it's more maneuverable and you can turn around in tight spots. You come across a place that says 50-inch only, you're stuck, you can't go.
You're out here to enjoy nature, and if you have an enclosed, air-conditioned, machine, you're really not enjoying nature. You're just transporting your home with you, basically. So a side-by-side like ours is open. You can still feel the breeze, and you can still eat a lot of dirt.
Crying tears of mud. I'm just so happy. This trail's been so good that I'm just crying tears of mud. All right, now that we got the tears of mud out of the way, we've been having a fantastic time up here. This is awesome. You can feel the nice cool breeze coming in off of the little reservoir here. We're headed across so we can head back up over the other side. While we do this, you guys check out our next story.
We're here at Doug Smith Autoplex. I'm Brett Hermansen. This is Dave Coles. We're going to show you this neat little trailer. What is this thing, Dave?
So this thing is the Addax off-road trailer through Jeep. They're awesome because you can take them out, go anywhere the Jeep goes, way up into the mountains, take your gear, and you get to have some comfort with your wife and everything,
Sleeping
and kids,
and
sleeping and all that fun stuff.
All your storage.
Yep. The nice thing about it is it's skinnier than the actual wheelbase of the Jeep. So it actually follows you a lot better when you're tracking around things or coming around obstacles, which is really nice. And it's only 5 feet by 6 wide, so it fits in tight spaces,
yeah.
which is really nice. When you take the tongue off right here, it really can go anywhere. You can take that tongue, you can put it into the back, you can pull it out of things, or be able to put it in your trailer.
So when you get to a campsite, you can take the tongue off and it's not gonna be a shin buster in the middle of the night.
Right, exactly.
And here's your control panel. Apparently we're all charged up.
Yep, that's for your solar. So you can go solar in, solar out. Unlock it here and then it'll slide out. This is your fridge.
Yep. And then you have, this is actually it's a powered fridge, right? Cunning little devices.
And then it locks into place so you can.
So it locks out.
So it locks out and in so it's not sliding around. Then you can put it back.
And then this is your water spigot for your, this does have a water tank on it and a water pump. You got jacks. Now these go independent of each other? Is that so you can level this beast or?
Yeah, we're not meant to be on flat ground with this thing.
There you go. Yeah, you're not gonna be on flat ground.
So these you can take them out. They just unscrew out right here, and then you can actually bolt things into the side and have them sit here. You have water tanks or gasoline tanks or anything you want.
And then you get this cool awning.
Yep. The awning will go most of the way around. The cool thing is you can actually make it higher and lower, just in case you're tall like you or short like me. And then we can put in there's a sink you can place in here, and then we also have a countertop that goes on top. Then you can also mount stuff on the side.
Lights that turn on inside so you can see what you're doing. A light here that turns on the outside. Change the colors. It even comes with an AYL sticker. There you go. The lug pattern on this is the same as the Jeep.
Same as the Jeep. So you can use the spare off the Jeep as your spare for the trailer.
You don't need a Jeep to haul this thing.
Nope.
If you have a good side-by-side, like the Ranger, the Honda Pioneer, the Expedition, all those utility ones kind of, they will haul this thing because it really doesn't weigh that much.
Right.
What is the weight on this?
So the weight without the tent's 850 pounds. Then you can add your gear to it, and then you add your tent, whatever you want. So it's very light.
And then we come to the tent part.
Oh yeah.
This is the main thing, and this actually creates so it's good and solid.
Yep.
I mean, you're not moving around. The biggest thing is you're about, what, 5.5 feet off the ground, which I'm gonna tell you what, my wife, you take her up camping, there's no way she would sleep on the ground in a tent out somewhere. She would wake up to a rodent looking at her or a bear. Here, at least the bear's got to peek in, and then you got all these windows. You even have a little skylight with this. There's the trailer. Come down here to Doug Smith and talk to Dave Coles.
Yes, absolutely. Come down and ask for me. We'll get her done.
This thing retails for about 28 grand.
Yep.
But I talked to the general manager and he said this trailer on the showroom floor, he will sell to you for $20,000. There's only one. If you mention AYL or me, Brett Hermansen, come down and get it. It's the only one.
Yep.
We'll see you right after these messages.
Welcome back to AYL. We made it back down here to Manti from off the mountain, and let me tell you, that was a fun ride today. We got up in the green and the trees, and it cooled off a little bit. It was a nice break from some of the desert rides that we've been doing lately. They're both awesome, but today was sort of a fun treat. And we have a fun treat for you guys. In the description below is a link to the GPS map that we made today of the route that we took. So you can go download that and follow us on the trail that we did. So before you do that though, check out next week's show. It looks great. Next week on AYL TV, we're throwing it into gear and into party mode as we celebrate Chad Booth's birthday the only way AYL knows how, with Jeeps, side-by-sides, and an epic trail ride to Devil's Armchair. Join us as we take a look at the legacy of AYL with its founder and take a peek into what's next. It's a great day filled with history, cake, canyon views, plus one unforgettable off-road adventure through the stunning Utah backcountry. Don't miss the celebration of trails, milestones, and memories. Now, let's take a look at our calendar of events. First up, August 6th through the 9th, out of Marysville, Utah, is the 2025 Paiute Trail Jamboree. This is one of the best jamborees with great guided trails, food, and the best OHV games, including OHV soccer and the Blind Man's Obstacle Course. Then, August 13th through the 16th is the 16th annual Bryce ATV Rally, which is a fantastic rally that offers some of the best off-road trails in the state and some truly spectacular red rock scenery that you don't want to miss. Now, let's take a look at our contest winner. This week's contest winner was submitted to us via email by Lane Hemsley, and it looks like Lane is the lucky winner of an outdoor stove from Camp Chef. Camp Chef offers the best way to get your cooking done on the trail. Visit campchef.com for more information. Congratulations, Lane, and be sure to send us an email at social media at AYLTV.com, message us on Facebook, or leave us a voicemail at 801-947-8888 to claim your prize. Next week's show looks great. We're here at the Manti Mountain ATV Run, and this has been fantastic. If you want to join, hey wait, you have another one coming up, right?
We do. September 18th and 19th.
September 18th and 19th, you can come and go on these rides. It's fantastic. The city of Manti has been super welcoming. In fact, half the people that run the event are on the city council, and the mayor was out here on a ride. So this has just been awesome. Remember, it's a great big world out there. Get out and create adventures you love.